Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing my nails, and these nails are a little bit special because these are my Courthouse wedding nails. Now, I'll give you a bit of back context on that. So my Courthouse wedding was just a formality, I would say. So my sister-in-law at my wedding, she married Pat and I. She officiated our wedding, but she's not legally an officiant. In Ontario, you have to be a part of like some board thing for like 12 months. I don't know. There's a lot involved. But she has officiated for her brother in New York. And we just thought it'd be really special if she did our wedding. So we asked her to do our wedding, which meant that we legally had to go sign the paperwork at the courthouse. And that's what we did in Ontario. So to kind of tie everything together and make the courthouse a bit more fun and exciting, we asked our photographer if we could hire him for like an engagement style shoot where we could do photos at the courthouse and afterwards and have like a little photo shoot day. So that's what we did. So instead of just going to the courthouse and signing the paperwork, we did a whole photo day, which was really, really fun. I wore this like shushu tong dress that I'm obsessed with. I still have it. I mean, obviously I didn't sell it, but I've worn it again since and I love it so much. So these nails are my Courthouse wedding nails. They turned out so cute. I just wanted some really fun like junk nails, and that's exactly what we did. I am doing the hard gel dual form method on this set, so I wanted to show you guys that, as well as kind of, this is like a prequel to the wedding nails because I ended up doing these like a week before my wedding. So I left the base for my wedding nails as it was. So this is the base nails I'm doing for my Courthouse wedding, but also for my actual wedding, which was like a week later. So that's why I wanted to make sure that you guys saw this video for sure. It's not like a crazy design or anything. I mean, it is technically a crazy design, but it's not like too teachable, I would say. It's pretty basic. You guys all know. Have seen me place charms a million times, and I'm sure know just as well how to do them. But I wanted to show you the dual form method because we've been starting to chat more about that. So I'm just sizing myself out with the MGArt dual forms. I decided I wanted to do kind of more of an almondy shape. So I'm going with these stiletto dual forms. And I've just used the MGArt clear hard gel in this set. And I fill them up to about where I want them. I'm doing them one at a time because I don't move very fast. The MGArt company owner, she does them all, fills all her dual forms at once. Can't be me. And then when I'm applying them to my hand, I leave my hand spread because that way I find it's easiest to apply them to the direction of your finger. Rather than like if you have your hand flipped over towards you, the direction of the hand is a little bit skewed, and that's how you get a lot more crooked nails. So I'm popping these on my nails, I'm just getting them into place, and I'm flash curing them, and then I'm flipping my hand over and I'm scraping out some of the excess gel because there will be a lot of gel that's not necessary there, that if you scrape it out beforehand, it saves you some filing afterwards. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting a bit of that excess gel out of there to save myself a bit of trouble later on. Mind you, you don't want to pull out too much because you don't want to not have enough gel and then your nails be too thin. And then the very satisfying part of popping off the dual forms. And I'm going to go ahead and apply to my other hand as well. So that was my right hand. So I was using my non-dominant hand to apply those dual forms. And I'm going through and I'm reversing, doing the other hand. It's very satisfying. I definitely recommend a gooseneck lamp like this if you're applying nails on yourself, any form of extensions. I have it linked in my Amazon cart. They're cheap and they're great, very easy. Also be sure when you're doing these nails, you pop your hand in regular and then take it out and pop it in upside down, just to make sure everything's cured underneath. You don't want any uncured gel hanging out. And then I'm going through and I'm filing the shape. You can see my file here, it is the MGArt file. It's the peel and stick, so I stuck one side 180 and then the other side 100 grit. I would actually recommend using the 100 when you're kind of like getting it into like a general shape, and then switching over to the 180 to really like refine and clean everything up. The 100 will just get you there a bit faster. I am using the 180, but I have more experience now as I'm filming this voiceover. This was when was this? This was a couple months ago now. Oh my God, time flies. I'm back from my honeymoon at this point. But yeah, just shaping these up into like a soft kind of almondy shape. The nice thing with this is you get the general shape, then you file out underneath, and then you clean up your shape a little bit more. You want them pretty shaped out before you file underneath because you don't want to remove too much gel, but then it's easier to clean up afterwards, like cutting your finished shape. So I'm just going around and doing all of the nails, getting them all into a rough, nice shape. And then I'm just going around the sidewalls and around the cuticle area with a sanding band, and this is just to get like a bit of a lip of gel off. You can kind of see it there, that white line. So that's just a little bit of a lip of gel from using the dual forms. And then I'm also kind of just smoothing out the sides a little bit, just because I had a little bit of like an edge from hand filing. So I'm just smoothing everything out. It's a pretty quick process. I think once you get really comfortable with dual forms, it becomes really, really, really fast. I'm not there yet. It still takes me a little bit longer, but I'm getting there. I do it on some clients now as well, which is really fun. I have a few people who volunteer their nails as tribute to my dual form cause. And I'm just going through, and there is a bit of my natural nail / hard gel underneath, so I'm just removing a bit of that. I don't get it all, which did annoy me. I'm gonna be honest with you, it did annoy me. I think a solution for that would be if I applied a bit more hard gel and didn't press down as much on the dual form. My nail would have been a little bit more straight, and then I would have had the capacity to file out a bit more underneath. Now I'm just going over and buffing my nail. I just want to smooth it out. I keep referring back to like the MGArt technique. This isn't something that she does, but that's just something that I was doing. Gotta follow your heart sometimes, don't you? Now I'm just going in with some base coat, smooth everything out. This is the Nail Thoughts Builder Base in Clear. You guys know I love this product. I've recently been speaking about using a different base coat before using this product as a builder. But when you're using it on layers like this where I've already gotten gel onto my nail plate, it's fine. Also, what? Did I use this builder before? I can't remember. What did I use as a base gel before I put on? Did I even show that? Who knows? I'll find out after I finish doing this voiceover and I go back and look. But just applying a thin layer of that to all my nails just to smooth them out. And then I'm going in with this Blanc de Bleu Bilderberry gel. I'll have it linked in the description box down below, as always. All the products, no, not all the products. A lot of the products I'm using today are from Sweetie Nail Supply. You can use code Rebecca for 10% off. So I am going with that. It is a beautiful effing color. It's kind of like a coolish tone pinky nude. I love it. Okay, when I talk about dunking my charms, I was speaking with someone about it in my comment section on another video. There are some charms like that little silver star that I dunk entirely, but the other charms I'm not dunking entirely. I'm just dunking the back. So if you're dunking your charms, you don't have to fully dunk them. They don't need to be submerged. You don't need to drown them, but you can. Some of them I find are beneficial to fully dunk, and some of them you can just do a back dunk. But we love a dunk. But now I'm just going through and I'm applying all of my cute little charms. Because these were like my Courthouse nails, I was very picky with my placement. I spent a lot of time placing these charms. Way too much time placing these charms, to be honest, but they turned out so cute. I was actually really, really sad to remove them like a week later to do my wedding nails. And then I'm just going over with a bit of like rhinestone gel. Sorry, that took me a second to get there. Over the beads that'll wear down, basically. I would usually go over all the charms with a rhinestone gel as well, but you know, because I'm taking these off a week later, I'm just going to do the zombie top coat over everything, and it lasted perfectly well, so I had no issues whatsoever. I still had to do surgery on my nails to get the charms out. And here we are. These are the finished nails. How cute! I love them so much. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will catch you guys in the next one.